What's up guys, how's it going, and welcome to some Marquee matchups where we're going to be completing the squad builder challenge today. Yo dudes, just before we get into the SBC, make sure to drop a like on today's video and subscribe if you're new if you did this squad SBC cheaper than me or if you match the same squads that I did. So boys, in this SBC there's 4 challenges. We're going to try and do it as cheap as possible. I've already completed it, so I'm just going to show you guys how I've managed to do that. So, first of all, for completing Marquee matchups, the reward, I believe, is a premium gold player pack, which is fairly decent. Where the first challenge we're going to complete, though, is QPR against Fulham now. I've just used a bunch of random players in my club that I had at the time. I had to go by Braithwaite because I didn't really have any strikers in my club already. But as you can see, it's not expensive. You get a jumbo premium silver pack for it. There's not a lot more to it, to be fair. Just use a couple of players in your club. If you've got bronze or silver players, there is no minimum rating. You just have to use 3 gold players and that's it. I've used 1 gold player too many, but beggars maybe choosers. It's decent. We'll take it, but that's the first challenge. It's not very hard at all. And there you can see we've claimed the reward of the premium silver jumbo pack. Now, moving on to Chelsea against Manchester City. That SBC challenge, so it needs 1 Chelsea player, a Man City player, 5 Premier League players, a minimum rating of 76 and 95 chemistry. Now, the players that I went for, Fabian Delph and the keeper, I think his name's Eduardo. Yet again, they were just players in my club that I'd use. You don't need loyalty or anything like that. These are all just literally non-rare gold Premier League players. Yes, it gives you the minimum rating. This is probably what you could scrape by, so just use non-rare gold players in your club, boys. As long as 2 of them are from Chelsea and Manchester City, that's all that you need. There isn't, yet again, there's not a lot more to it. And you get a jumbo gold pack for that. If it were to cost you anything, I believe this would cost you a max of like 8k, but the pack is worth more than that, so you might be able to get something useful out of it, but literally that's all there is for the Chelsea versus Man City as well. And there you go, we've got the jumbo gold pack for the reward for that one as well. But moving on to Milan against Roma. So this one you only needed a mixture of Milan or Roma players. So yet again, if you've got them in your club, use them. So I used Alisson, I used Montalivo and Suso. Yet again, players I've got in my club, you could probably pick them up for, especially Suso and Alisson, for about 500, 600, 700 coins. Montalivo 800, 900 maybe. I've of course packed him like you can see on the screen, but overall, yet again, all you need to use is non-rare gold players, dudes. You do not want to be spending too many coins on this SBC. Honestly, this is yet again an easy one. You get a rare gold pack for this one as well, which is a 25k pack full of rare items. Main thing you need to look out for on this one is the 77 rating, so you do need sort of a couple of decent ones, but that's all that you're going to need for that SBC. But there you go, rare gold pack claimed, and we're moving on to Nice against Marseille. Now this one, yet again, easy. You just need 4 players between Marseille or Nice. I used their Merchand, their centre-back called Sarr. I believe I used Galma from Marseille, and their right-back. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But yeah, but you can see, I used a bronze player in this one. There you go, it's a Suke on the screen. But there's literally, yet again, it's not a lot to it on this SBC. But the thing about this one, dudes, this is where I've done it a little bit wrong, where you guys could take advantage of this and make it a little bit cheaper for yourselves. I've used quite a few gold players in this, but as you can see, there's no minimum requirement for a rating. All there is, it says 7 gold players and sort of minimum 5 French players, but I've put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I put 9 gold players in there, so that's 2 gold players that I've used that I didn't have to use, where you guys could use bronze. You could even use bronze players if you really, really wanted to. So that's where I've gone a little bit wrong, and you guys should take advantage of that, definitely. So yes, this is one of the cheapest ways of doing this SBC, but you guys can do it even cheaper than I did. But there you go, we got a premium Electrum players pack for that one, and that is Marquee matchups for this week completed, which is decent. We'll take it. Let's move into the store for the packs and see if we can get anything decent. Okay, so as we're jumping into the store right now, the jumbo premium silver pack, you never know. I mean, we could get something like Timmy Fosu-Mensah or something like that, but pretty wishful thinking, let's be honest with each other. But we start off with Kamau, 90 pace. I was like, wow, okay, this guy's pretty rapid. I think he plays for Melbourne. Don't quote me on that if I'm wrong. Comments, I'm sorry. But overall, that's a decent start, I suppose, isn't it? But are we really going to keep him? He might be useful in an SBC one day, but we'll just keep the whole pack, to be honest with you. There's not a lot more to it. Jumbo gold pack next is what is up on the list. Honestly, out of these packs, realistically, I wanted just a couple of board drops. That's realistically what I wanted. If you got something better than that, like a walkout, I'd be very, very happy. But in this pack, we have a left mid from Tigre called Aquino. So the good thing about this one, you've got the Liga MX SBC at the moment. So the more players that you're going to build up from there, or if you're just looking to sell them on, they're going for coins right now. So, of course, I get Patrick Van Aanholt in that pack too, which is quite useful. So, I'm going to be keeping Patrick Van Aanholt because I do want to try him out. I don't know whether he's a decent card or not. But that Aquino, you can use him in the SBC. So, overall, not a bad pack, to be honest with you. So, when the store actually updates for me, which is probably the most frustrating thing, we've got a rare gold pack left. I've got a premium gold player pack and Electrum players pack. I went for the premium Electrum players pack. In this one, I don't know whether we got a board drop. Okay, we didn't get a board drop in this certain pack. And we get a non-rare. Baravero. Honestly, that fringe, what is going on with that guy's hair, dude? It's like, scary as anything. But that's probably the worst pack that we had out of all of them. Just a few players. One player in there that would have been quite useful would have been Fabio Coentrão, just for the SBC. Because, of course, Portuguese players at the moment are going for a little bit more than what they should be. But we've got the rare gold pack and the premium gold players pack left. Hopefully we can improve on what we did last time. But this is where our first board drop comes in, boys. I remember this pack. We got the light on this side of the pack. Have a guess who it's going to be? Argentinian. Okay, we get a left mid. Things are going through my head thinking, who's a left mid Argentinian? And then, of course, I think, oh, Gaetan pops up. He's like, he's been downgraded by 2 ratings, which I'm not a fan of Atleti. I don't really watch them that much, although I do watch like a lot of Barcelona and Real Madrid. For that stats on those cards, it's still pretty decent, to be honest. But 83 rated Gaetan, not too bad. And, of course, we get another Liga MX player in there as well, along with Kevin Trapp. So, overall, not a bad pack. We'll take it. Trapp went for about 1,500 coins, I think, and that's basically more than what I put into the SBC, which is decent. Next pack, though, we get our second, as you can see, board drop of the pack opening. So I'm thinking, okay, decent. We'll take another board drop. Spanish striker. Please be Morata. But no, it's Adderley. So we get an 84 rated card. I believe I sold him for around 1,500 coin mark as well. So overall, for spending literally nothing on this SBC other than 700 coins for Braithwaite, I got about 3,000 or 4,000 coins back. Obviously not including discards, maybe about 6-7k. So overall, I've made profit on this pack opening. As you can see, I've got a Barte in that pack as well, who I think I sold for about 2k. So profit. Just profit in this pack opening already, and just for doing very, very simple SBCs. But there you guys have it. If you have any questions about the SBC at all, then drop it down in the comment section or follow me on Twitter, and then I'll be sure to let you guys know on how to sort of help you out and that sort of stuff. Make sure to drop a like on today's video, boys, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow at 6:30. See you later.